So because we were, working out and all of that, and Danny was wearing a sports bra and she was a little shy. And I was like, Danny, don't you remember like how we met? How did we actually meet and why you should no longer be shy around me?
Are we going to tell people this? Are we actually going to tell people this?
I think it's something to be ashamed of, but I think it makes for an interesting story. So Danny, I will let you take it away.
We had a mutual friend who strongly believes that the best way to get to know someone is to see them naked on the first go. And this is really it's nothing sexual, all right, you little pervert.
Yeah, that's nothing bad.
So she's actually done this. Mutual friend has done this to me twice now, and this is the second time. The second time I met two people naked at the onsen. She brings us to the local, onsen, which
public bathhouse.
Yes, public bathhouse. So there's like all these, young old women, reading newspapers. It was a fun experience. But also met Christina for the first time naked. Barely said two words to her. Hey, I'm Danny. Hey, I'm Christina.
We strip. And then we were naked.
And then we're talking about our lives. And it is actually, I would recommend it if you want to get to know someone really, really well. There's no better way than to do it naked. And I have actually pitched to Christina that I want to do an episode naked. Hey, one of our friends said that it would be a good idea and she'd watch it. I mean, it'd obviously be blurred out, but...
Oh my God.
Right. But that's just me. I like that kind of but,
Yeah, but anyway, I thought that was an interesting way of meeting someone, and I think the girls who were there, we really bonded over, just being like, straightforward, go into it.
Oh, okay, what about, because I remember the first time I went to a hot spring, that first time that you weren't there, I met one of our mutual friends, other friend. She was surprised because I'm American and that's kind of not the thing that they do, right?
Uh-huh.
But I've been doing that since I was a kid. I mean, onsens in Japan.
Really?
We went skiing before, and so we go to Japan and there's onsens and obviously you're a teenager and it's oh, don't look at me. Yeah. But it was fine. And then this time, that last time I went, the first time I went, it was obviously oh, I don't know this random person, but I mean, I guess why not? Maybe that's my personality. And also, I don't know, in my late 20s, who gives a What was your experience? Because and then so the second time I did it with you and our other friend, our other new friend, totally fine. It was normal now. But what did you
How did you feel about
it?
So I think, to be honest, coming to Taiwan when I was quite young, I would go to these sauna places with my mother, these public ones. So that's the only place where I would have seen everyone completely nude.
Yeah.
And then I really don't have any memory in between of doing that until actually grad school, where one of the trips for school, actually academic trips, was to go to Japan, and we were in these onsens, and I was with all these new friends, new classmates that I didn't know before, we were just completely naked.
Was it an icebreaker thing or
we were in Japan, and one of the experiences, of course, was to immerse yourself locally.
Yeah.
But you have people from all over the world, right? We had people from Spain or the US or different countries, and then all these girls, we were together, it just completely naked. So and then after that, I don't think I've experienced it until coming back to Taiwan. So I have very limited exposure to this.
It's just a really interesting way to get to know people. And
you don't know where to look, to be honest.
I mean, you just
You're supposed to look in the eyes.
Well, I mean,